This is me, part of class of 2024, and if you're wondering how I got here surrounded by beautiful first graders, let me explain that to you. Hi, my name is Valeria, and this adventure all started when I went back into a place where I created many different memories as a middle schooler. I stepped into the main office with a lot of mixed feelings, excitement, nerves, and happiness, because I was sure I wanted to do my senior project here. I was really emotional to see all the changes in my old middle school. I was not expecting to come back to a place where I've learned so much. Albuquerque Bilingual Academy is a place where I learned most of my second language, English. Knowing the love and big responsibility I have for young second language learners, I knew I wanted to become part of their learning process to a new language. I was super excited to work with first, second, and third grade. Walking into each classroom, I felt welcome and loved from the first day. My goal was to help my students positively with the learning process. I didn't want to be an extra teacher. I wanted to be a helpful friend that they could count on. Getting to know every student and building a friendship was something that would make my day. Even though I was scared at first, for hearing the nice comments, for example, "You look pretty," or "Your hair looks nice," would make me the happiest. But the comments that were the most important to me were, "Can you help me with this? Can you work with this? Miss Valeria, I don't understand this." I wanted to come to my senior project every day, but as a high school student, that's not always possible. I had to move my schedule around. I am incredibly grateful that with the dual credit classes I took, Algebra 1, Composition 1, and Intro to Psychology taught me something important: how to manage my time wisely. I spent most of my time working with the first grade Spanish class. For the last hour of school, I would either go to third grade English, to third grade Spanish, or second grade Spanish. And after working with them, I set some goals. I wanted to help my students to be more independent. It's fascinating seeing how smart all the kids are. They are capable of so many things. Something important that I've dedicated most of my patience to with the first grade class is helping them with their handwriting. They would write letters backwards, wrong letters, they would have flying letters, and most of the time, incomplete. In third grade and second grade, I would provide additional help if students needed it. I would make sure all the students were on task with their work. Most of the time, I would help with the technological side of the class, helping with passwords, logging students in, making sure everything was organized with the Chromebooks. Miss Pilar, the first grade teacher, had a vision for me from the first day. She had me working with small groups of students, which allowed me to help them more. I started to see changes in how the students are being more productive, more focused, more engaged, and their skills are getting better and better each day. Miss Pilar taught me how to teach him the sound of the letters. We would work with images and music, making hand movements to help the students memorize the sound of every letter. I would erase their work over and over again. I would notice some frustration from my kids, but at the end of the day, I would sit down to talk to them and make them feel safe by telling them that everything is okay. I had the opportunity to be part of fun events like field trips, the Harvest Fest, Christmas events, and more. I worked with Miss Angelica, Miss Pilar's helper, to help her plan these events for her first grade class. I would help Miss Angelica make cute Christmas ornaments for her students, and showing up for dancing practices would make my kids' days. I've had the great fortune of being part of this community. I love being involved and helping out, and being part of a fun experience. My mindset has changed as I've continued to spend time at my senior project. I am super thankful that my mentor, Ms. Miranda, helped me out to come back and be part of this community. I started thinking about every kid, looking at them with more detail. I made more changes in my life to help me help them more. From this experience, I gained new knowledge and skills. I expanded my understanding, leading to my personal growth. It's a rewarding experience for both my students and me.